I am 35 weeks and this is the state of the nursery. I already don't want to do this. So cute. It's a given boy mom. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Keisha if you're new here, and thank you for clicking on today's video. Welcome to the first video in the nesting series. So I am 35 weeks and 4 days pregnant right now. And this is the state of the nursery. If you guys are new here, we just moved from Nashville to Dallas less than 2 weeks ago. So I had started the nursery when we were in Nashville and then decided we were moving. So obviously everything got put on pause. There's no point of putting more stuff together or nesting or anything because we're just gonna be packing everything up and moving. So everything got put on hold and we moved in, got the rest of the house in order. And now it's time for the nursery because I'm almost 36 weeks pregnant. We have a little over a month left until he makes his arrival and we are not prepared. So the goal is today and tomorrow to get pretty much everything done for him. So I'm gonna have a couple different nesting videos. I'm gonna break it up. So today my goal is to get the nursery in order to where everything, I don't know where I'm gonna place things now. The room we had from before was a lot smaller, which I like that he has more space now. Like I'm thinking when he gets more toys and he gets like a little bigger and stuff, it's gonna be nice to have the extra space. But now I'm trying to figure out how I want to set it up. I think I have an idea. So I want to get that started. I think in the next video, we're going to do more organizing, like actually setting up the dresser and the closets and all that stuff. But I want to at least get everything out today. And I made like a huge order last week of more baby things. So we have almost the only thing, there's a couple small things I still want to get before he's here. And then the only other bigger item I want to get is an Owlet dream sock. So aside from that, we have everything else. So I want to kind of categorize everything. And then today the main goal is just getting all the baby gear together. So we got most of his like furniture together, like the crib, the chair and stuff in the old place. But today I want to build the bedside bassinet, the bassinet that we're going to keep downstairs, get the car seat out and installed, get the stroller out and together. So things like that. And then just kind of making everything a little more organized. So those are the plans. I also don't know what I'm gonna do with this wall. If you guys watched my setting up the nursery video in the last house, I had painted the wall, which I had to paint back. I don't know if we're gonna paint. I have like a little DIY that I saw on TikTok I might do, but I just wanna get everything set up and then that can be like a next week after problem if we decide to do that. Like I said, there's more decor things I need. I didn't really need too much for his old room because there just wasn't that much space, but now I need more to figure out like more like shelves and just kind of how I want to put things to kind of utilize the space more. I don't know. Like I said, having a bigger room is really nice, but I'm also like, my brain's churning trying to figure out what we're gonna do with the space. But anyway, if you guys are new here and you like these type of videos, make sure that you're subscribed because like I said, we're gonna have quite a few nesting videos to come in a very short period of time since he's coming very soon. So make sure that you're subscribed. Listen to a podcast. Some of the stuff is like postpartum stuff for me. Yeah, we're just gonna, at least some of the new, I don't know where to start. There's so much to do. We got these as a gift and Huggies isn't a brand that I wanted to try. So I'm gonna see if there's a way I can exchange them somewhere for something else. So TBD, but it's not, I have a few brands that I researched into that I wanted to try and I just don't really want these. So gotta figure this out. This needs to go into our room because this is the bedside bassinet. To see if we could return those diapers there. I'm trying to look it up. It seems like everywhere has slightly different policies, so I just wanted to call before we go. But I got most of the stuff cleared out of here. Now it's really just setting things, like putting things where we want them. Cody's bringing all the stuff downstairs that I put in the hallway. I moved everything. This is stuff that has to go back in the nursery. These are all like diapers and wipes. I think there's another thing of wipes somewhere. But these are all the diaper brands that I want to try. And then hopefully we can return these. And then some of the travel stroller and camping stuff have to go downstairs. This giant teddy bear from the baby shower is so funny. Oh, I need to get bumpy covers. That's something I need to get. Potential. I think we're gonna keep the crib here. So I could either keep the nursery chair here or maybe here. So those are gonna get, I know they're gonna get moved all around the house, so I'm like, we just keep them there until we get something else to go on as well, I guess. Here, it's not really foresee us. Yeah, that works. And then we got this bookshelf from Walmart. So Cody removed the rack that was in here, and we're gonna do like a little DIY situation. So we got 2 bookshelves. I'm having to put one together first to see if we want both. So I know we're gonna put one in and then maybe some raws, but we might put both in. It just depends on how this one looks in here. That'll be a TBD. Pretty sure this is the diaper pail. What the hell? Is there anything in this? What the hell? The Amazon, they just put empty boxes in here for filler. That's kind of crazy. Like you didn't have a smaller box that you could put this in instead. I'm not the most eco-friendly person, but god damn. I ended up going with the decor pail. I was watching a bunch of reviews. I went with this. I almost got the what's it? The diaper genie or the Ooby baby. But I think I'm gonna like this one more. I don't know. It was one of those things that it took me forever to make a decision on. I'm like, it's a diaper pail. It can't be that deep, you know? But they had 3 sizes. I got the medium. I almost got the large, like the biggest one. But it obviously it holds more diapers. But then I was like, I don't know if I want it to have that many diapers stored in here. So I figured the medium would be good because it stores still a good amount. I forgot how many. But it stores a good amount of diapers, but then it's not like the large where it's so many, because then I almost kind of want us to have to take it out a little more frequently, just so it's not, you know. I feel like at some point it's gonna start getting stinky. Yeah, I got the classic size. I'll have everything linked down below as well that you see in this video. And then you just stick it in. Nice. Okay, took a little snack break. And now I'm about to put together the bedside bassinet. I'm so excited. I think I sleep on this side, so I'm gonna end up putting it by the window for now, and then I can pull it up to the bed as needed. But I am gonna work on this now. I cannot believe we are getting there. It's so crazy. It's crazy, Maisie. You can have a brother soon. That's crazy. My camera battery died, and then I got annoyed that I had to go downstairs and get a new one. So I decided to just make lunch. I took a break, made some lunch, ate. So we're back. Cody has a stupid job, like an actual 9 to 5. So he actually has to be working. And I'm like, come help me. I don't want to do this. But I'm too impatient to wait until he's off of work or has free time to do stuff. Like I'm like, this baby could come in any minute right now. We got to get this done. So that's what I get in case anyone's like, why isn't he helping? He's working and I'm impatient. Oh, look at Maisie. So yeah, this bassinet was annoying me, but we're back. I feel like, okay, we ate. We feel better. Hopefully we can get this together now. together except for the reflux stand, which I don't think we're gonna use right now. We'll save it in case we need it. The other thing I need to do now is, I'm not gonna keep it against the bed for now, just because obviously it would take up space and he's not here yet. But it comes with straps that says help prevent them from entrapment. You secure it to the bed. It's nice because it folds down, or it zips down for the bedside version. And then if you don't want to use it as a bedside, there's another rod that you can use it for. But we're going to be using it for the bedside. But again, just for now, I'm just going to leave it up like this. All right, let me just figure out how this works so we know how to use it when he's here, so we're not trying to figure it out after I give birth when we come home trying to sort it out. Okay, I had to take yet another break because I was, again, very irritated. That bassinet, it looks great now that it's done, but there was one part I didn't even film trying to do. It sent me into a rage. I think I was about to get divorced and I was about to kill everybody. We made it, and then yeah, took a break. So we're back, and now this should hopefully be easy. This is just a little bassinet that I got to keep downstairs because like we have obviously the crib in his room, the bedside bassinet in our room, and then I wanted something for downstairs just because like I know like the living room's down here, my office is down here. Like realistically, I'm not going to be taking him upstairs every single time he falls asleep. So I thought having like a little portable like travel type bassinet down here would just kind of be perfect for just some like occasional naps downstairs. Hopefully this one doesn't send me into a spiral. This is done. Where's this gonna go? No idea. Stick it over there for now. We'll move it at some point, but at least it's together. So one more thing done. Okay, I really wanted to get through the stroller and the car seat and stuff today. I just don't think that's happening. I'm just kind of checked out. I think we're just gonna resume this vlog tomorrow. We'll get those together, get a few other things set up, and then maybe like this weekend, I'll just end up doing the like washing his clothes and all that for the next nesting vlog. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning because you girls checked out for the day. It is the next day. We're gonna work on Carter. I feel like we should do stroller first, so that'll be easier. Okay. Setting up the stroller, and then we'll figure out how to install the car seat. Plus I want to clean out the car before his base goes in there, at least the spot. We got this Cybex brand for both. I'll have a link down below. We also got the cot with it. I feel like this shouldn't be too small. I'll be 36 weeks tomorrow. This is crazy. Practice. We probably won't even use this one for a while. So I think this is more like when he's bigger anyway, but I feel we'd be using the car seat and then the bassinet for the most part. Well, can you snap it on the other way?
What other way?
The bassinet.
Like, flip it?
Yeah, so he's facing it. Get practice putting it in there. Well, because we're not gonna have that in there all the time, because if we go out, we're gonna have to put the car, take that out and put the car seat in. Water. Well, I mean, when you have two babies, you would do it like this.
I'm sorry. Seriously.
I feel like if it didn't stick out so much, maybe I would use it, but I feel
Is there a way to raise that?
No. I don't know, maybe I would use it if he was sleeping.
You gonna get him lazy? Or can we?
I could see myself maybe, like if he was napping, you can still see him. But like I think just having a little basket would be nice. Yes, what, 17 tries later? Yeah, just watch this, guys, how you do it.
Yeah. How'd you do that?
Just grab that. Okay, so snaps in there. Okay, so that's actually easy enough.
Oh, I see. There's little things right here.
Oh, underneath.
Yeah. You got it. Yup. Good job.
Whee. Oh wait, no, so we still press this on the back. Boom.
Damn, that was easier than.
So I feel like it's easy until you have a baby in it. Well, see, I got it. Boom. We're gonna practice before he's born.
Amateurs.
We're gonna practice some more. Okay, now put him in.
Alright, come on, let's put it in the car.
Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, so easy, huh? No, I don't need to practice. I got it. There you go.
That's cool.
Okay, hello guys. It's a bit later. I've taken a couple breaks from doing things because that shit earlier, oh my gosh, those earlier tasks were a bit stressful. I'm out of breath. So I took a little break. I did schedule an appointment at this place here in Dallas that does, they're like registered people that will check your car seat. They do them every other week. So I have one scheduled in like 2 weeks from tomorrow because they were booked tomorrow. So I will be getting the car seat tested, make sure everything looks good. So feel good about that. My doula said she would look at it too, but obviously like I want someone like certified to look at it. So I'll get all the eyes on it the weekend. Took a break, then I came in. I was gonna vlog, but I was like, let me just do one task without vlogging. And I built this bookshelf. So it's gonna be in the closet. So we took the wire rack out, we have the shelf, and then I'm gonna pick up some rods. I think I'm gonna do 2 rods in here, I think, going across for his clothes. So I'm gonna get some like bins so we can put things in here. I'm thinking maybe like, I don't know, shoes and mittens. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know if we need this much storage with the dresser, but like I haven't put everything up yet. So we'll see. But I'm sure we will find some use for it. Maybe even some toys, because I was gonna get like a little toy box situation, but he doesn't have that much stuff yet. So I'm like, it's not really necessary at the moment, but we'll see. But anyway, so we have the storage, and then I'm gonna get, I think we have to fill in the holes from the rocks that were here. And then we're gonna get 2 rods to hang his stuff on. So that'll be the closet. Looks a little better than what we had before. And now we just have stuff everywhere. So I wanna clear up these boxes. And then I just wanna do a couple more just small tasks before we end this video. It's already like 4:30. So I might just go through the boxes, and there's just like a couple things I wanna do. And then this weekend we'll do more nesting. And like I said, that's where we'll like wash his stuff, set up his dresser, put up the clothes, make his bed, make the bassinet, sterilize, all that fun stuff. But I'm sure there's a few things. I thought his changing pad got delivered. I got the Kikaroo. I was like, you don't need to spend $150 on a changing pad. And then I did anyway. So that'll be coming. And then I just need to really figure out like what I want to do decor-wise in here. But yeah, I'm gonna see if there's a couple more tasks that maybe we can do in this video, and then we'll end it, and we will have another nesting vlog coming very soon. So we still have a lot of tasks to do It's just a matter of getting them done and then spacing them out to where I'm not too overwhelmed, because some of this stuff is a little overwhelming, you know? I don't know if I'm gonna like his rug in here. We got him a rug, but the room that he had before was a lot smaller. So we got a pretty small rug. I just don't know how it's gonna look in here. And yes, I know, white, was that the best idea for a nursery? Probably not, but we can always upgrade. I was just having a hard time, but also we had the green wall. Now, of course, it's like, with all the white walls, I still wanna do something to the wall, but it's gonna look super sterile without the green wall right now. So it's gonna be too small. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get a new rug. I'm trying to debate what I want to do with it. I might like put it in my office and see if we like it in there, because I think it's too late to return it. A little too small. I also splurged on my diaper bag. I was so sad because I wanted, like right when I got pregnant, or around when I got pregnant, Base released their like whatever ultimate diaper bag, but then it went out of stock. I put it on my registry, went out of stock for months, and it just came back in stock in July. But there was this like tan camel-y color that I really wanted, but they discontinued it, which I was so sad. And now he's gonna be a fall baby, so it would have been perfect for fall. So I was debating getting another one in that color somewhere else, or still going with Base. I decided to still go with the Base one. I think it just has so many cool features. I'll have it linked down below. But I got it in this green color, which is fine because the vibe of his room and stuff is green, or was green. But there's just so many cool features in this. I'm so excited. Like, it has this little diaper caddy thing, and like it just has so much room, and like this back part folds out into a changing pad. So I was just like, I fell in love with it the second I saw the video. So I just knew there was no coming back for me. Even when they ran out of that color, or they stopped doing that. I was just like, why'd you discontinue that? Nice big ol' diaper bag. Is it giving boy mom? Boy mom. I do still need to wash the cover. I'm gonna wash this cover. Wait, does it not come off? Okay, well, I'm gonna clean it somehow. And then I did buy covers for it anyway, so I will clean it. And then I got some cute covers that I think are probably in this one of these boxes somewhere, I'm sure. I still need to order some Boppy covers. I need to remember to do that. Okay, so these are some other things. This was really extra of me. I will say, this was very extra of me. We got a sound machine for our room, which is literally right there. You guys can see it. It's legit right there. And I decided, because it would be too complicated for me. You know, this is my justification. I'm like, I know postpartum life is complicated, so my goal is to make it as easy as possible. And I use that as a justification to buy a second sound machine, like I said, right there. But I was like, why am I gonna want, because I'm like, I think in my brain, and I know you guys who have kids are probably like, yeah, okay, girl, we'll see. But in my brain, I'm like, okay, at night he'll sleep in the bedside bassinet. During the day, you know, I would love for him to sleep in his crib, because then I want him to get used to sleeping in his crib. So when he's, you know, 6 months and I transition him to stop sleeping in the bedside bassinet, he's already used to being in the crib. Obviously we have put the little bassinet downstairs, but I do want him to be able to take naps in his room. So that's the goal. I'm out of breath from talking so much. It is so gloomy out with the lighting in his room. He's got like the best lighting in the house and all the bedrooms, incredible. Anyway, so I got a second, all that to say, I justified getting a second sound machine. I got the Mom Cozy ones. I was gonna get the Hatch, but I heard, I think I saw something like the app you need to pay for or something. So I ended up getting this one. It was cheaper, and then it seemed like it was just like a little more accessible anyway. So I ended up getting 2 of these, so he can also have one in his room, and then I can keep one in my room, so I don't have to bring it back and forth, because I was like, that's kind of annoying if you really think about it, having to carry it back and forth. Like, what if I get in bed all comfy and then I forget that it's in here, you know? So that was my long justification of why I got a second one. Wi-Fi pairing, I just like hate figuring these things out. Oh, I already have this app. It's the same app for Litterbox. Okay. But yeah, so we're gonna set this up. I need to get like a little end table to stick in here because I think ideally I would want it over there. I need to get an end table. For now, I'm gonna keep it on this dresser, which maybe I'll end up keeping it over there. But in my brain, I want to get an end table by the nursing chair. Anyway, oh, it doesn't come with like a little thing. That's kind of annoying. We got something to plug it in with, so we're gonna plug it in. It's actually funny because they literally just emailed me yesterday about their portable sound machine to do like a collab with that, and I was like, perfect, because I have the actual sound machine that I actually, you guys see, I bought this with my own money, and then I get to get a portable one too, which we have a portable one. I can't remember what brand it is. It might be Mom Cozy. I don't know. It's somewhere around here in one of these boxes somewhere. But I was gonna have one that would be nice to keep in the car, and then one for the stroller. Like use them interchangeably, but it'd be nice to have two, because then I'm like, okay, I can keep one in the car, like on his car seat at all times, or just in the car at all times, and then keep one on the stroller at all times. So again, I don't have to remember to move him back and forth. I love convenience. At least I'm familiar with the app already because I just downloaded it recently. Ooh. So yeah, I go to sleep at night listening to storms. Oh, okay, little rainbow. Okay, fun. So they have favorites, which you can like add, and then you can play with the lighting. Again, I'll have everything linked down below. This is not sponsored. This is genuinely just me. I love all the different colors, and then I like the rainbow mode. That's kind of fun. You can adjust the brightness and stuff. Make noise. They've got like lullabies. So cute. So that is good to go. Like I said, we'll move it eventually, or maybe, like I said, maybe I'll keep it over here. I don't know, but for now it's gonna stay there. I watched this one girl on TikTok who just had a baby, and she was like, my biggest tip, she was like, she's like, just know how to use everything. She said nothing is worse than when you have the baby and then you're trying to figure out how to use all the little like gadgets and things. So she was like, make sure you know how to use everything. So that's why I've been trying to like, let's make sure we have the stroller down. There's like a lot of little random gadgets and things we have for him that I'm like, okay, let's make sure we'll at some point make sure we know how to use them. This is also Mom Cozy. So I was gonna get the Nanit Pro, but then I was seeing a lot of horror stories. One, it's really expensive, but I was like, okay, it seems like it's like the best thing ever, so it's worth the investment. But I've seen a lot of horror stories about Wi-Fi cameras and like people hacking them and people like watching your kids and talking to your kids and stuff through it. Like someone said that their kid was crying and kept pointing to the camera and saying monster. That like freaked me out. So we are not gonna have any Wi-Fi enabled cameras. I'm trying to think of what I would want. Like if we have like, we have some cameras already that we use like when we're out of town for like the pets that are Wi-Fi enabled, because the only downside to not getting them Wi-Fi enabled is that you can't connect them to your phone, which is annoying. So we do have some that are, which I figured like whenever the time comes where I felt comfortable leaving him with like a babysitter or something or whatever, we have other cameras we could use to fill in. Since obviously I don't think I can travel and take this with me, but we have those that we could use as like a filler for the time being. But yeah, I would love, I wish I could connect it to my phone, but I almost feel like I'd rather just carry this around and have the peace of mind that like no one's hacking my camera. And oh, that just creeps me out. Like monster, that creeps me out. I also got a stand on Amazon to go with it. It's just like a universal camera holder. So I ordered this as well because when I wanted the Nanit, I was gonna get the stand with it. So we have that also. Let's open this up. This is also cool because you can get like another camera and do like split screen on there. So people seem to like it when they have 2 kids. I think it already comes with a mount. I think this is a mount that you can use like for the bed. But I want it mounted above him to where he can't like grab. Obviously, again, while he's a newborn, he can't really reach for it, but I'm just thinking long term. Okay, you want it at least 3 feet away from them so they can't reach it and like strangle themselves with the cord. Let's charge these and then we can kind of play around with it after that. This is just a play mat that I ordered. I think my plan was more so for this to be downstairs. I got it in more of like an aesthetic color. Figure I'll probably just keep this folded up until we actually start needing it. Of course, my camera battery wants to die. Well, we'll see when it dies, but I'm gonna open up the camera mount. Probably will be the last thing that I do for this video. All right, y'all, don't mind my hair. I just tried on. We're doing maternity photos tomorrow. So I just tried on a dress and like messed up my hair. So I just want to come on in this video. So I hope that you guys enjoy this little nesting vlog. Like I said, we have a lot more nesting content to come over the next month because we have less than a month until this baby is due. So if you guys like nesting content, make sure that you subscribe because there is a lot more to come. And then obviously baby content, postpartum content, all the things. So yeah, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you guys again in another video. All right, bye guys.
Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul.